Start with this line. It was so good. I talk for a living. Like, this is pretty good. Age is a number. Maturity is a characteristic. It's pretty good.
Yeah, I think it says a lot about the team. You know, they're young. Everyone's talked about that, but their maturity, their selflessness, and their true like love for one another is really unique and special. And it's a real privilege to be around it. And you know, the age is what it is. They've never let that define them, and they've shown the characteristics of a true team.
I was able to have something of a mea culpa with Mark, and I'd say the same to you. I believe I said it on the show, just in writing something about this team, that when you went through the 20-some-odd win seasons, you know, after what you were, I did not see the chessboard you saw. But in planning all of this, and you get Shea, and then draft picks turn into people like Jalen, how much of who they are was as important as what they were on the floor?
Yeah, I mean, look, everyone, when you have success like this, it's easy to narrate it back and make it seem like it was this great plan.
Sure, workshop it and make the narrative great, sell the Disney movie rights and all of that.
I would just say that since we arrived here, 2008, we've always talked about drafting people and not players, and finding the people that could create positive environments where people can improve and people can pursue progress together. And so we're looking for those types of guys. And we're not getting it right all the time. I'm not saying that we are, but we're definitely prioritizing it. And the thing about this particular group is they have great people around them. And in the NBA every day, there's silent forces, as we all know.
Sure.
But they have, I think, whether it's coaches that they've had in the past, mentors, parents, grandparents that have, I think, given them good direction and allowed them to prioritize winning. And that kind of coalesced because they all were together at one time, and they've found a way to make it work.
Mark uses the word uncommon quite a bit, and I think also it's uncommon for a league that is fueled so much by, if you open up your phone, I open up mine, just the chatter, the engine is what's said in social media, and I just don't ever see those guys participating in it. They're not the ones that are, there's not drama. It's just, how many can we win? They're clowning in the post-game interviews collectively. I mean, you can't fake that, it seems to me. And that's the thing that strikes me, is how authentically connected they are. That's the word we've always used. And I feel like Shea's got to be at the center of all of that.
Absolutely. I mean, the personalities of the guys drive all of that. Shea obviously at the very top. But we have a lot of other guys, even that aren't, you know, playing heavy rotation minutes, that have the platform to speak up when they see something that isn't necessarily helping the group drive to where we want to be, whether it's Jay Will or Kenrich Williams.
So everyone's empowered with a voice, and does it land with the group? Like, do you find that?
Yeah, I mean, I think it does, because guys like Shea, as talented as he is, I think give people room to grow and do things like that.
Ball brotherhood.
And this guy does the same thing.
That's Alex Caruso. Just gave me a smack on the shoulder. I tried my best to help him join me. It took him a while, but you know what? The guy's got a couple of rings now. I'd say he's doing okay. But I'm blown away. I'm reading all these accolades from Shea, and you're around him all the time. He's just so measured and unimpressed. I mean, I hope he allows himself some time to be satisfied at what he's done, because what he had was one of the most amazing years that the league's seen.
Yeah, the thing I would say about Shea is a secure player. He's secure in who he is as a person. He's secure in who he is as a player. He's never keeping score on his teammates. He is looking to figure out how to empower the people around him. He treats the chef and the person that's sweeping the floor the same way as he treats Mark or Mr. Bennett.
I'm so glad you said that, because I've been at the finals and I come out early. I love to watch how guys get ready. And I watched him. He does the same thing every time, and he goes around the shell, and then he thanks everybody that's part of the group.
Yeah.
And I always feel like you can tell a lot, Sam, in life by how you treat somebody that's in no position to do anything to benefit you or help you or advance your whatever. But these are people that are helping him, and he seems to treat them, I would imagine, the same way as he treats you, because that's how he treats everybody.
Yeah, I think it's just, again, like I said,
that's great.
He's had some great people in his life, His mom has been a huge influence on him, and she's a wonderful lady. And then he's had coaches along the way and different people. And I think that's the great thing about sports, especially you see it manifest when you see these guys get to this level. But there's so many people that touch them. And if they're getting the right things early, they can get to these levels and empower and spread that to other people too. And we've been really fortunate to have those types of guys.
All right, so I've had the good fortune doing this for however long I've been doing it, to talk to people in moments of high achievement, coaches, players, etc. And coaches a lot of times will give themselves like a 24-hour rule. Well, we got the draft in a short window of time.
Yeah.
So what's the sort of how much runway you got to celebrate here before it's time to hunker down and get in an office somewhere and look at some spreadsheets and figure out what we got?
Well, we had a draft workout this morning, a long film session this afternoon because it was gonna eat up a lot of the day, so I wasn't spending time thinking about this. And you know, we're going to have to fit in a lot of different things in the next couple of days. But, you know, again, I'm just so grateful to be associated with this group of guys, and also for us to do it in this particular community who has been absolutely intertwined with our team since 2008 when I arrived. And I saw it myself, and then I think it touched me, just the values that are here, and they've embraced the team and all of us. And it's made a really special experience.
It's going to be impossible for you to call anybody, because if you call me and I'm a GM, I'm just going to think he's going to fleece me somehow, and I'm just not going to do business with this cat anymore. I'm not helping them make that juggernaut any more powerful than it is. Congratulations, Executive of the Year, well earned.
Thank you.
And now, far more importantly, I'm sure for you, to be able to celebrate a title with this team and this city for the very first time. Sam, I appreciate you taking a little time tonight.
Thank you.
Congratulations.